Okay, should be just in time.
Can you still remember where this journey began? Penacony, the land of the dreams. Someone might have made you forget some critically important information. Your memory of Penacony is incomplete. A part of it has already been stolen. We could be watched if we met anywhere else.
So that's how we're handling the
This
retcon.
is the only
Stolen
place
memories.
where I can feel safe sharing secrets that should stay between us. The flame flickers ever stronger.
Oh, that's a good way to introduce concepts, I suppose.
This time,
Add remembrance.
we are going to dig deeper. Let us now go back to where it all began. Think of that girl who could neither enter dreams nor wished to wake. Why did she slumber with you?
It was a wish of the cosmos that set you in motion. And in the tale where you are the protagonist, the stars themselves will defy the destiny of finality.
Can I take your arm and awaken your memories?
Even after paying such a heavy price, we only get one shot at this.
If embracing fate is also a form of resistance, then this time, I shall embrace death!
Yep, that seems like exactly what I was asking for. We're gonna see the off-screen things that was happening in between scenes when Firefly went off on her own. And maybe some stuff with the Dreamweaver, I hope, although the trailer didn't suggest that. Somehow I only just noticed Sam standing behind her. Although the red coloring on the armor is actually a little different than normal. But there's no way they're going to involve the other surviving units.
Woo! And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
If I'm down a little.
Welcome to the version 3.8 Memories Are the Prelude to Dreams special program. I'm your favorite streamer, Albert.
Long time no see, friends. I'm Robin. A pleasure to meet you all again. I'm Firefly.
I'm Constance. You may also call
I missed
me
this.
the Dahlia.
Welcome, guests. Being together with you really reminds me of the time I spent producing this show in Penacony. And in this version, we too shall once again return to Penacony, the land of the dreams. The bustling avenue of sweet dreams, Glocky and his friends, the Chocolate Festival. Oh, it all seems like it was just yesterday.
But I can already feel that there's something completely different in today's show. Unlike before, it's eerie and full of mystery.
You're right. We've just seen a ton of images in that version trailer that didn't fit our memories.
Totally. For example, there seems to be a lot more to Miss Firefly's trip to Penacony than what we already know.
The Dream Master, who hid behind the scenes and only ever showed himself using a raven, also seems to have some profoundly dark secrets.
There's something else I'm very interested in. That Black Glamoth's Iron
There, we're
Cavalry
hinting
Knight
at the
in the
stuff I
trailer.
wanted. Yeah.
What's that about?
Weird. I don't remember seeing any of this in Penacony. Was it so long ago that I'm starting to forget
Oh,
what
is that
happened?
actually a different
Maybe
Cavalry
your
Knight?
memories are indeed having problems. In truth, The Trailblazers' memories
That's
were
gotta be a memory.
incomplete,
That's gotta be a
despite
memory
being
or
the
a
heart
dream
of
or
the
something.
storm. Some of their memories' most important parts have already been stolen.
What? How?
Don't worry. I'm here to help the Trailblazer regain these memories.
Awesome. With the Dahlia here, everything will be alright.
Oh? Do you two know each other?
Yeah, the Dahlia is super reliable. We wouldn't have been able to complete some missions without her.
Under the guidance of my abilities, the Trailblazer will piece together a more complete timeline for the Penacony story through recalling their memories.
Now that I think about it, there were indeed some loose threads that were never tied up in Penacony's story. Then my gathered guess, come, let us unravel this web thread by thread.
It's interesting that
Firstly,
that she's
story
teaming up
started
with
with
Salamon Hunters.
The Astral
specifically.
Express receiving an invitation to join Penacony's Charmony Festival.
Afterward, the crew's mission was
To find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, then answer the question of why does life slumber?
after some fun time, the vibe of the story took a nosedive because of...
The deaths of Firefly and Robin.
Indeed! But think back. Did we miss anything? For example, who killed Robin?
Back then, Sunday had believed that Gallagher was the culprit, since Gallagher was the one who instructed Sleepy to cause multiple disappearances in the Sweet Dream.
But I must also remind everyone that Gallagher never admitted responsibility.
Could it have been someone else?
But it was actually thanks to such misfortune that I managed to reach Dreamflux Reef and uncover deeper truths. So the goal of that hidden operator is truly elusive.
That's definitely suspicious. Let's move along with the story for now. As we continue to investigate Penacony, we learn the truth. The ones behind all the chaos weren't the family at all, but the surviving members of the Order.
That's right. My brother and Mr. Gopherwood, that is, the Dream Master, tried to drag Penacony into Enna's dream to manifest an eternal paradise.
To think that the bright visions of a 7-day holiday crumbled to dust! It truly breaks my heart.
As for the Dream Master of Penacony, I heard that his body was destroyed in an accident, and he could only continue his existence in the Sweet Dream.
It's been so long since he put himself in the limelight like this. It's quite unusual. What kind of secrets will this end up exposing?
It seems that Enna's dream wasn't as simple as it seemed, and the Dream Master's machinations in the dreamscape were more deliberate than we thought.
Either way, everyone still worked together to shatter the plots of the Order worshippers. And in the end, we got our happy ending. Right?
Well, at least for a certain person, the ending was a little different.
You mean...
Mostly.
I've been meaning to ask for a while. Miss Firefly was all curled up in a medical cabin in the Myriad Celestia video released earlier. It feels like her entropy loss syndrome was getting worse.
Yeah, and Silverwolf even said the rest is up to her now. It's not looking good. What exactly are we missing here?
Let's take a step back. Firefly once told us that Elio's script said she would face 3 deaths in Penacony. Later on, Firefly walked toward her own battlefield after sending the Trailblazer off to the final stage, only to reappear before us on the Radiant Feldspar without a scratch. But we know nothing about what happened between these 2 events.
If everything is as we remembered, then why is Miss Firefly having such a crisis after leaving Penacony?
I have to actually acknowledge
Also,
the big gap.
what exactly did the 3 deaths in the prophecy mean?
The Trailblazer really doesn't have to know about all this.
The meaning of truth is never about knowing the truth itself.
First one's in her light cone.
It's about what people
so-
gain in their pursuit of the truth, and how they'll face the truth. Isn't that right? In version 3.8, I'll be joining the Trailblazer to experience the story through Firefly's eyes. How she initially entered the dreamscape, how she met us during the story, and what battlefield she must face. All these questions will be answered one by one.
See if I can boost my microphone.
That's right. Firefly's exploration of the dreamscape was also far deeper than what we remembered. As we follow her footsteps, the family's seat of power, the dream of gnawing oak, will also surface from memories. It was once part of the Dewlight Pavilion.
Now,
but
one
has
of the things
long
I
since been
actually
abandoned and
quite
sunk into
liked
the
was
unknown
the
depths of the
dungeons.
primordial
They were a
memory
big
zone.
step up over Penacony,
The oak
which was also a
trees
step up
growing
over
wild, and
the low
derelict
floor before it.
buildings combined to paint a
Bigger,
rather
meatier
oppressive
dungeons to
scene.
explore is definitely something I
Even
really
I
want from
have
this.
never seen this place. Did Mr. Gopherwood bury his secrets here?
It does look very different from the solemn and dignified Dewlight Pavilion we know.
Mm-hmm. Venturing deeper will show us a giant cocoon floating before the stately stained glass windows.
A cocoon? Could this place have something to do with the propagation?
It's definitely possible. We know that Firefly used to belong to the Glamoth Iron Cavalry before joining the Stellaron Hunters. They were weapons produced by the Republic of Glamoth to fight against the propagation swarm.
So yeah, we're definitely gonna get
Soldiers
some
with
like
similar
Firefly
faces
memory.
Woke up in their
stuff in
incubators and their short lives would be entirely spent fighting the swarm.
What a tragic destiny.
Firefly will face her past in this dreamscape. She will encounter an old friend, the other Glamoth Iron Cavalry knight in the trailer. Harbinger of Death, Swarm Nightmare.
That's odd. The Glamoth cavalry disappeared with the swarm's end, never to be heard from again. Where did this warrior come from? And why did they appear in Penacony, a place far from the front lines?
So is this
And
going to
from
be a
the looks of
specific
it,
person
this
she used to work
fighter
with, or is it
doesn't
going to be like
seem
an
to be a
amalgam
friend.
And without further ado, allow Albert to provide you
Hoseki?
with more intel about them. As a fellow Glamoth Iron Cavalry knight, Harbinger of Death, Swarm
Oh,
Nightmare
yeah, that doesn't look
fights
like
in
an
the
official
same way as Sam.
Glamoth
Ignite
Knight.
the
That's a dream.
battlefield and sweep up enemies in a firestorm.
The Iron Cavalry's gear is indeed very interchangeable, including the weapons mounted onto our armor.
What's different here is that after using the ability Gene Duplication, this Iron Cavalry can summon Juvenile Sting.
The swarm?
Juvenile Sting has many functions. It coordinates with the Iron Cavalry Knight in launching follow-up attacks, and also charges them. Once the Iron Cavalry Knight finishes charging, it'll immediately take action.
Okay, so this is
Powerful ability,
a
Primordial
fun but a bit of a
Tide,
reused
Swarm of
asset
Death.
boss.
Sounds like we need to prioritize
It's
eliminating juvenile
A
sting
different
to
color
come out on
swap
top
and some
against
nice
this
effects
foe.
on the old moveset,
That's
but
true.
with
And it's also easier said
ads
than
that are
done.
also familiar.
After
I
the
hope
Iron
this has a
Cavalry
second
Knight
form
summons
that's more
Juvenile
unique.
Sting, they will
And this is
apply
just
the
phase
rapid
one.
evolution state to the Sting. Allied characters cannot deal crit damage when attacking targets that are under the rapid evolution state.
Then what should we do? It'll be much more difficult to defeat Juvenile Sting in this case.
Okay.
Not to worry, we've got ways to fight back. When the Iron Cavalry Knight summons Juvenile Sting, we can select one character and their summons to immediately take action and enter the Nemesis state. Any characters and their summons in the Nemesis state can ignore the enemy's rapid evolution state.
Please save the
Oh, so
state
it's
for
gonna push
me
you into a
whenever
showdown?
possible.
In other words, we need to get the most out of the Nemesis state and quickly get rid of all juvenile stings.
That's right. When all summoned Juvenile Stings are eliminated, the Iron Cavalry Knight will dispel gene replication and take more damage. Take this chance to dish out some heavy damage.
Thank you for this intel, Mr. Owlbert. As for why the dream of gnawing oak looks so dilapidated and what my past comrade has to do with this dreamscape,
All that will be revealed as the Trailblazers' memories return.
What's more, it'll also reveal the meaning behind the Trailblazers' recovery of this memory. Perhaps it'll interfere with the path of Finality's direction. Or perhaps it'll help you say a better farewell to a friend.
Yeah, I was saying
don't
we're
do
going to get
this
some
to me.
finality
I
foreshadowing
don't
at
want
the
to
same
say
time.
farewell to anyone.
All right. Then we'll take a break, and we'll be back before you know it.
Not the poked fingers. Okay, so far this is looking pretty promising. Unfortunately, today I am quite busy, so as soon as this is over, I'm gonna have to go quite quickly and get back to work, but...
Constance the Dahlia, Duke Inferno's child of greatest ambition, his most exceptional child. A conflagration that burned the Everflame mansion to cinders made her miss out on Penacony's stage. Memories scattered
Okay, let's see
like
the
ash,
Dahlia.
or the truth slumbered in destruction. Now, come with us to unveil the Dahlia's mysteries. The Dahlia first showed herself in the ceremonious declaration of war made by the Everflame Mansion against all factions present in Penacony. Duke Inferno and his children made declarations that they will prepare this beautiful dream to welcome its new masters from Fetora. Then, as luck would have it, they ran into Acheron.
If I remember correctly, I
Plans
think there was a
that Duke Inferno
readable
prepared
that
were
talks about the Annihilation
abandoned
Gang getting
before they
arrested
even
when they
began.
tried to enter Penacony anyway.
Yet even so, I still made it to Penacony.
As Duke Inferno's daughter, Lady Constance's target was the Remembrance. Does that mean her powers are also related to that path?
Indeed. I am currently a cremator with the ability to enkindle and fabricate memories. Do you remember how Albert just ran over here and declared that he'll be promoted
Oh,
with a
cremator
pay
confirmed.
raise, as well as being moved to a key project as the host?
Don't have to mention that, boss. Didn't you make that decision yourself?
Really? Who knows?
When did she become Owlbert's boss?
Wait, something's wrong.
I see. What a perfect demonstration of these abilities.
All I see is a heartbreaking betrayal.
A little optimism might be wise. What if the information ends up being real?
So she's
can't even tell what's
gaslighting
real
my
anymore.
girl boss as a moveset.
Anyway, we know that the Dahlia's power involves fabricating non-existent memories. And Acheron never showing up, the Dahlia's abode in Penacony would have been Black Swan from the Garden Recollection, right?
Ah, Black Swan. That name takes me back. We have a long history, you know.
Oh? Were you two good friends?
It's hard to describe our relationship with simple words like good or friends. Ours is a game of competitive cooperation. But if the chance arises, neither of us would hesitate to set a trap for the other. So, compared to good friends, we're more like...
Good frenemies.
Correct. Or maybe we're fair weather friends. We once worked together in the Garden of Recollection, and are both privy to some secrets about the other.
Garden of Recollection?
Okay, we got a bit of a
Aren't you a
rivalry.
member of the Annihilation Gang?
Oh? Didn't I say that I too was a memo keeper once upon a time? I betrayed the Remembrance and the Garden due to some differences in our ideals. Earlier still, I was also walking the path of destruction, only to betray it as well. These traces made of golden blood are the marks the destruction left on me.
Oh,
Now I walk the universe as a cremator, as well as a child of Duke Inferno, who ruled the Everflame Mansion in the Annihilation Gang.
Aren't you switching between jobs a bit too quickly?
What a dangerous woman. She keeps switching between the destruction and the remembrance.
Then, does that mean she's betrayed the Everflame Mansion as well? Has she discarded the identity of Duke Inferno's child too?
Who knows? Perhaps the truth has long been scattered to the wind, along with the ashes of memory. But in Penacony, the truth and the memories that were lost hold special meaning not only for the Trailblazer, but for me as well.
Indeed. During the story of the version 3.8 finality mission, the Dahlia will help us regain the cremated memories and complete the entire Penaconian Trailblazing expedition. For those whose memories of the story have grown a bit hazy, this is the perfect opportunity to revisit it and gain a deeper grasp of
Oh,
what
I'm
really
glad
happened.
it's actually being inserted like into the timeline.
Now, let's take a look at what powers are wielded by this otherworldly lady, someone who
As it should.
embraces so many different factions.
Good. I'm a fire character following the path of nihility. I allow my team to deal super break damage before they break the enemy.
Huh?
Using my skill, I'll unleash a gloomy zone. While the zone lasts, toughness reduction dealt by allies can trigger super break damage.
I wonder if
even
she's gonna go
before
crazy
the
with
enemies are
Shreddy.
broken. Also, while allied teammates are in the zone, their weakness break efficiency will increase.
Sounds like she'll be a great partner for teammates who are good at dealing super break damage.
That's right. At the start of a battle, I'll automatically invite a teammate to become
Yeah,
dance
like you.
partners together. After either of the two dance partners attacks an enemy target, they'll additionally deal 1 instance of super break damage based on the toughness reduction dealt by this attack. After the other dance partner launches an attack, I'll also follow their steps and unleash a follow-up attack to deal bounce damage to the enemies.
And as the moonlight falls, the Dahlia sweeps onto her stage.
My ultimate applies every dance partner's type weakness to all enemies and lowers their defense.
Oh, in other words, Lady Constance and her dance partner would both be able to reduce toughness and fight with greater ease.
That's right. And the damage dealt by my ultimate will be distributed evenly among all enemies.
Here's another hint. The Dahlia's trace allows allies to increase their speed when they
Okay,
impact
so
a
she's
weakness
good
of the enemy
AoE super
units.
break, like a
And if a
Quasio
fire
edition.
character triggers this effect, they even regenerate a certain amount of energy.
Lastly, I will create a special dimension when using my technique. Enemies in the dimension will not actively initiate attacks against ally targets.
Okay, those two effects were a
After
little
entering
too
combat with enemies in the
needlessly Firefly
dimension,
specific.
I'll immediately initiate the zone from my skill and deal super break damage to enemy targets.
So dangerous, yet so captivating. This combat style is truly fascinating.
Yeah, that's the magical allure.
I suppose it would
concept.
work with Boot Hell as well,
And now, it's time for a special message.
but not the
Let's
fire
take a listen.
parts.
Dear Trailblazers, version 3.8 will last for a total of 8 weeks. As such, this version's content will have additional adjustments. Firstly, in the newly added version event, Trailblazers can obtain tokens
Oh,
by
we're going on
consuming
the extended
Trailblaze
schedule.
power. Based on the number of tokens, Trailblazers can obtain stellar jades and self-modeling resin. Tokens can also be used to win bonus rewards. And that's not all. Version 3.8 will feature the double reward events Laner Fisher, Realm of the Strange, and Garden of Plenty. At the end of 3.8, there will also be a new phase of Apocalyptic Shadow. Not to
Okay,
mention
so that's
the
an extra 2
3.8
weeks.
version banners are a little special. In version 3.8's first phase banner, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character, the Dahlia. The limited 5-star light cone, never forget her flame, will also
8
have
weeks
a
I might
boosted
actually be able
drop
to
rate.
pick up the Dahlia after
Additionally,
going
The
through
limited
my petty
5-star
on
character
this cycle.
Firefly and the limited 5-star light cone, where about your dreams rest, will return. Now, in version 3.8's second phase banner,
But I also like
limited
Fugue.
5-star characters, Fugue and Ling Sha will simultaneously return. As with the limited 5-star light cones, Long Road leads home, and Sent Alone stays true. And finally, Due to the version extension,
Yeah,
there
Goliath.
will also be a third phase banner. This banner will see the return of the limited 5-star characters, Goliath and Sunday, as well as limited 5-star light cones. Time
Now, see,
woven
Sunday-
into gold and
Sunday might actually be
rounded
worth
as thick.
skipping them
For
to
more
wait for,
details,
because I've really
Trailblazers
been
should keep
feeling the
their
lack
eyes
of
peeled
Sunday.
for further informational announcements. Up next, let's take a look at other events appearing in version 3.8. And now, or maybe it was a long time ago, or was it a short
I
while
do
ago?
like the Chimeras.
The Chrysoso Wu Championship is about to begin. As a special guest, the Trailblazer will lead their own little chimeras as a chimera trainer and form a powerful team that will charge toward the championship. The mission of the chimeras in this Chrysoso Wu Championship is no longer dealing with daily tasks in Akama, but to defeat opponents in battle. But please don't be alarmed, everyone. We know
no,
what
now
we're
they're just
doing.
fighting.
We guarantee that no chimeras will be harmed in this competition. It's worth noting that the participants in this championship are the Chrysos heroes, and they'll help the chimeras in their own ways. The Trailblazer can invite the heroes as
Okay,
participating friends,
even though this is
and every
thematically
Chrysos
fighting,
heir
mechanically
has
it
their
looks like it's
unique
quite similar to
chimera companion.
the
Through
Work Order
spending so
Chimera
much time
minigame with the
The
lines and
Chrysos
the
heirs'
ability to
chimeras have
refuse.
developed personalities much like their
So
trainers.
this looks familiar, but
For
that was a
example,
fun event, so...
This master cat thief who snatches away enemy chimeras the moment battle begins. She's clearly inherited Cypher's tricks.
They're so cute. I wish I could keep one.
Oh, they're as cute as the origami birds. I'm gonna become a loyal fan of the chimeras too.
And more chimeras are waiting! After picking a trainer, you need to form a dedicated team for them. During combat, the Trailblazer can purchase various chimeras from the store. Having identical ones grants them experience, allowing them to level up and become even stronger. There is also special equipment on sale that can be used to enhance your chimera friends.
Okay, so this is adding some
Build
extra
your
depth to it.
ultimate team using each trainer's and
I wonder if
chimera's
they have a
unique
PvP
abilities,
option for
and
this.
set out to conquer the world.
Oh, splendid!
Apart from the tournament that progresses with the story, the event will also have a challenge
Oh.
mode where you can fight Chrysos heirs or your friends. The Trailblazer can actively initiate a challenge, or they can set up a defending lineup and wait for challengers to fall into the trap.
Ask and you shall
Together
receive.
with the chimeras, I'll end all conflicts in this world.
Oh? Isn't this supposed to be a relaxing and laid-back event?
If your blood's already boiling and you can't hold back any longer, you can always try the event Remnants of Twilight. Within the Garden of Life, a strange scroll has surfaced. Its pages are filled with the epic legends of heroes who once stood against formidable foes.
Formidable foes immortalized into epics. They never fail to make my heart race.
The event has 5 different combat stages with unique mechanics in each stage.
Some stages will turn characters into merpeople to fight against the enemy, while other stages only need you to bring healing characters to ensure victory.
That's right. You'll probably have a hard time passing the challenges if you stick to your usual approach.
Okay. These are usually fun as
In
long
the
as they can
stage Synergy
introduce some
Duo,
fun
Our
gimmicks.
characters must split into 2 teams and engage in
That menu makes it
simultaneous
look like some
battles
of
against
the,
bosses,
The combat
Dark
events that they
Duelist,
had on
and
Lawful
White Guard.
on the
If
Battle
one of
Book,
2
like the
bosses is
training
defeated,
sessions.
but the
so-
other is still standing, the defeated boss will be revived on their next action.
In other words, we need to try defeating the 2 bosses at the same time.
If the 4-person team is split into 2 and fights separately, then the lineup also needs to change accordingly. It might be better to allocate a damage dealer for both battlefields.
That's right. The charm of this event lies in how to figure out a breakthrough under this brand new mechanic.
And after you pass easy mode, there's also hard and nightmare modes waiting for you.
Combat is fun.
Nightmare mode sounds like something I would probably skip. but
Updated in version 3.8, featuring new equations, curios, and weighted curios.
The synchronicity level cap will also increase to level 120, with an exclusive avatar reward.
And a brand new adventure mode, Balloon Bonanza, has also been added.
Oh? A new minigame?
Exactly! The main objective is to attack and change the color of every balloon on the field. Once they're all the same color, they'll disappear. The more rounds of balloons you clear within the time limit, the greater the rewards you'll earn.
Doesn't that mean some characters' techniques will be able to attack a whole lot of balloons at once?
But that might also get rid of the right colors.
I can already see how flustered some people might get.
And of course, let's not forget our old friend, the gift of Odyssey.
Always
I'll probably
present
enjoy that
and
more than the
never
Hannah's
giving
Adventure
you
one,
up.
so...
Check in for 7 days to get 10 Star Rail special passes.
And with that, our special program is fast coming to a close. In Penacony, where sweet dreams never end, many riddles were revealed in the tide of memories, patiently awaiting the arrival of the Trailblazer. Let us follow Constance and rediscover the truth of the past. See you in the next program. Albert, clocking out.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone!
Bye-bye.
Okay, that was relatively succinct. I suppose we'll find out more as time goes on. But 8 weeks brings it back more in line to what Impact 3rd is on currently for rotations, and honestly I've been kind of enjoying that as a free-to-play player. It's made it pretty easy to keep up with the banners there, although there you've got like the one banner for the whole 8 weeks on like the debut character, whereas here they are doing 3 phases, and I'm kind of tempted to wait for Sunday, but we might throw some YOLOs at Dahlia or Fugue, who knows. But yeah, I suppose that was relatively short and sweet. I have work I have to get back to, so I will be cutting it short now. But this was, all in all, promising a lot of what I was asking for, especially with the Go Forward lore and some of the Iron Cavalry. So as far as the flashback stuff and the retcons go, it's everything that I've been asking for, so I can't complain. After all, ask and you shall receive. Anyway,